Hello everyone, welcome to this special session of VisionIAS on how to prepare for Prelims 2024. With the Prelims barely 5 months away, it's very natural for aspirants to get slightly anxious. There must be numerous doubts and queries swirling in their minds. To address those queries and to help the aspirants come up with a solid strategy, today we have with us an eminent VisionIAS faculty, Gitika ma'am. Hello ma'am.
Hello Chiranjeev.
Ma'am, the first question that comes to any and every aspirant's mind is when to start the preparation.
Well, Chiranjeev, like you rightly mentioned, the prelims examination is about 4 to 5 months away. And considering the fact that UPSC has already given the date as 26th of May 2024 to be the examination date, we have to keep in mind that students have about 7 to 8 subjects to cover, which means a dedicated preparation of 4 to 5 months is definitely required. Of course, that depends on one's preparation level, but we recommend that about 4 to 5 months of preparation is needed.
The logic seems very sound. But what about those aspirants who have just recently decided to start the preparation? Do they have enough time?
Well, yes, to answer your question in a straight word, yes, they do have enough time. However, they have to keep 3 points in mind. First and foremost is that they should have a thorough understanding of the syllabus of this examination. That means what is the demand of the examination. Second, it should be followed by a well-structured plan, which means covering all the major subjects of this exam, such as history, geography, polity, and economy. And apart from all this, regular test series, self-assessment tests form an important part of the preparation strategy.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now moving on, it has been normally observed that the aspirants find it slightly difficult in choosing the right resources. What, according to you, are the right resources for prelims preparation?
Well, Chiranjeev, the UPSC Prelims Examination has become very dynamic in nature. We have seen a departure from factual questions towards conceptual ones. In fact, there has been a change in some of the patterns. So, for example, the elimination technique has been done away with. And also, there is a good mix of questions from current affairs that is observed. Like, for example, in 2023, we saw a question on sports and chess Olympiad. So the overall, for an effective strategy, preparation strategy, I think students need a good mix of static standard sources such as NCERT books for their foundation and reference books such as Lakshmikant for polity, Spectrum for history, and so on. Apart from that, they should stay abreast with the current affairs. That means regularly reading any newspaper like the Hindu or the Indian Express, and supplementing that with a monthly current affairs magazine. If for some reason some students have not been able to, regularly read the newspapers or revise current affairs, they can also refer to material like PT 365.
That's a good piece of advice. Ma'am, it has been observed that aspirants normally refer to multiple sources. And when it comes to taking notes of the same, they find it slightly difficult. Can you please tell us how important is this technique of notes making?
Well, note making is one of the most important components of UPSC Prelims preparation. That's because the syllabus is so vast and so huge that one cannot go through all the books all the time. Notes help a student in consolidating the information in a clear and concise format. So it acts like a quick revision tool. Just when you're about to enter the examination hall, you can quickly glance through your notes and revise everything. It also helps you recall information in the examination because our mind works in a pictorial memory format. So everything that you have jotted down, because you're actively engaging with the material, it is better retained with the student.
So we have thoroughly dealt with the preparation part. Now comes the next important question, the importance of mock tests. Could you please tell us, ma'am, how important the mock tests are?
Well, Chiranjeev, mock tests definitely play a very important role in the prelims preparation. And that is because they serve as a litmus test to gauge one's understanding and exam preparedness. The beauty of mock tests lies in the fact that they simulate examination-like conditions. A student learns about his strengths and weaknesses, he enhances his problem-solving skills, and then there is also active engagement with the questions, which allows them to learn how to approach different kinds of questions in exam-like environment.
Following upon that, now comes the important thing of post-test analysis. What happens normally, aspirants take the mock tests and then they forget. Could you please tell the aspirants how important is that post-analysis part?
Well, post-test analysis is one of the most unique features offered by VisionIAS. We lay a lot of emphasis on post-test analysis because that is where the real learning happens. Post-test analysis means a meticulous review of each and every question, the difficulty level, how many students attempted, which subject, how much they were able to attempt. All those aspects are covered under post-test analysis. Also, apart from the strengths and weaknesses that the students are able to identify under post-test analysis, they are able to gauge how much time they have spent on each question. That means they'll be able to manage their examination time better.
Thank you for enlightening about the time management during those 2 hours. Now comes the main time management, that is the time management during this preparation phase. Now, what does an aspirant need to do to manage time well?
Well, Chiranji, this is a very pertinent question because most of the students are worried about how they can best use the next 4 to 5 months in order to, enhance their preparation and make sure that they are successful in the prelims. Well, first and foremost, they should have a nice, well-structured plan. Preparation plan which includes all the major subjects, all the important sources that have to be covered. That should be followed by a good test series or a good self-assessment test program under which they are constantly gauging their performance. Having said that, your overall time management on a daily basis should include quality study time rather than quantity study time.
Ma'am, that's very insightful. Now, don't you think, ma'am, these 5 months are going to be very challenging? There can be ups and downs in an aspirant's life. What can an aspirant do to stay motivated in these 5 months? Could you please tell?
Well, Chiranjit, as you rightly said that, the journey to UPSC Prelims Examination is definitely long, arduous, and it can also be lonely at times. So it is important that students surround themselves with the right friends and peers who can, be a support system for them. It is also important that they draw inspiration from toppers by listening to toppers talk, drawing in from their experiences, how they have managed to crack this exam in spite of some very challenging situations.
Ma'am, you rightly mentioned the word support. An aspirant needs somebody who can walk hand in hand with him or her during this preparation phase. Could you please tell us the importance of mentorship in that regard?
Yes, absolutely. I cannot overemphasize the importance of mentors. That's because a mentor is someone who will handhold you through the entire process. He helps you set realistic targets. That means they help you understand that what you should strive to achieve and what you should not. At the same time, they will help you develop a roadmap, which will also assist you in prioritizing the topics that you should read, first, and then maybe go on to the next level. In similar situations, a mentor is also someone who helps you manage your time better, not only in the examination, but also during the preparation phase.
Ma'am, having covered all the important aspects of prelims preparation, now let's come to the Lakshya Prelims program. Can you please tell how can the aspirants make the most of that?
Well, Chiranjit, the Lakshya Prelims program is a very well thought out and structured program for students who are aspiring to crack the UPSC 2024 Prelims Examination. It will equip students with a thorough analysis of the syllabus, changing trends and patterns, along with creating a robust foundation for their preparation. The program also includes a Lakshya Prelims practice test series with an integral component of post-test analysis. The post-test analysis will help students in identifying their strengths as well as weaknesses. So what really sets this program apart is the fact that there will be a mentor who will handhold them throughout their preparation. The mentor will not only provide personalized feedback, also answer their queries and help them evolve a strategy which will give a fruitful outcome. So all in all, the Lakshya Prelims program is not just a study plan. It is a holistic roadmap which will instill confidence in students and propel them towards success in the UPSC 2024 Prelims Examination.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your valuable inputs and guiding the students. Now, dear students, we urge you to stay encouraged and believe in your potential. On behalf of VisionIAS, we extend our best wishes. May your hard work and commitment go a long way. Thank you for joining us and get started with your plan.